Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Sharon Knight, President and CEO of Warren Village. Welcome, Sharon. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin, first of all, long history here in Denver. A lot of people know the name Warren Village. What specifically do you do?
Warren Village is a nonprofit that has some comprehensive programs to help end the cycle of homelessness for single-parent families. And we have a pretty unique program that incorporates safe, affordable housing with a nationally accredited learning center and comprehensive family services to help with career counseling, educational development, and personal advocacy so that people can get on the right track and can really start to gain personal and economic self-sufficiency.
What do you look for in qualifications for the residents who are coming into Warren Village? Because certainly you want to get people who are interested in bettering their situation, right?
Well, we actually have many more people who come to us than we can serve, but we look for people who are single parents with children that are usually toddlers or younger, but we have a few that are older. But they need to be really motivated to want to change. And ours is not an entitlement program, so they commit to either working full-time, going to school full-time, or a combination of both. They need to take at least 3 life skills classes a month, and they also need to volunteer in the community.
So they really give back.
They do. We want them to be integral parts of the community when they leave.
And how many residents are you working with at a given time, Sharon?
We have 93 apartments in one location and 13 in another. So last year, for instance, we served 163 families with almost 300 children.
Yeah, and that's important because you do realize that these are kids that could be living on the street if it were not for a program like this.
That's right. The last point in time survey that I looked at, there were almost 7,000 homeless in Denver, and 50% just about were families with children.
Right.
So you hate to have them on the streets.
Yeah, and you do hear kind of about that sequence of events that happens where people are staying with other families and slowly over time they wear out their welcome or whatever, but they do end up in positions where they don't have anywhere to live.
That's right. We call that couch hopping from house to house.
Right. Have you seen an increase in need for services like this?
We have. Over the last couple of years, we've seen much more of an increase, and we would love to be able to serve more. We turned away over 100 families last year.
That's tough. In terms of sending them to other resources, do you work to get them somehow hooked up with another program or something that can bridge the gap?
We sure do. We have a lot of referrals, and people also refer to us. We certainly don't want families out there on the street if we can help it at all.
Right. What can people really do to be more involved with Warren Village? I would imagine you use volunteers to some extent, but there's probably a lot that people can do.
We really leverage volunteers. It really adds to the resources that we have. Last year we had over 1,800 volunteers. Some were there for a one-time occurrence, but some were there almost every day. And so it makes a huge difference. We'd love to have more, though, and we'd love to have people go to our website or to give us a call, because I'm sure that we can find a meaningful way for them to get involved.
Right. And do you do donations as well? Can people donate products for kids and things like that?
We would love donations, products, support services that would be good for kids or families, or cash. We love that too, to be able to, we want to serve more families.
Yeah, and in terms of what you see on the horizon for your program in particular, but programs that do offer services for the homeless, what do you see in Denver in particular?
Well, we're hoping that we can stop the tide of the demand in services that we're seeing. We also see a lot more partnering with our agencies. We're trying to collaborate more. We're trying to look at ways that we can be more effective and efficient with the resources that we have in order to serve more people. So that is definitely on our horizon.
Yeah. Where can people go, Sharon, to get more information? You mentioned the website.
www.warrenvillage.org. We also have a Facebook page. We'd love you to like us on the Facebook page.
All right. Sharon Knight, President and CEO of Warren Village. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.